Hey guys, it's Beth and Kelsey here on How Did We Get Here podcast. We are here in, where are we, Pastor?
Pastor Paul Nyende.
Where are we?
We are at Kasi's tree at Mawanga.
Mawanga, yes. By Kelsey's tree.
This is the one she planted when she was, what, 19? 19.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
See, it's big.
It's very big. Okay, so how did we get here? Kelsey and I traveled 30 plus hours to be here in Mawanga, Uganda, to work with Rowan, and it's been so fun. We just wanted to ask Pastor Paul a few questions.
So, Pastor Paul, tell us about your family.
It's a long story with many stories. I'm married to Idis Nyende. I have special names for her.
What are those special names?
What is her
Number one is the only bean in the soup.
the only bean
In the soup.
What's the other one?
Then her title in the family, she's the Minister of Home Affairs.
That's amazing.
She guides us in our family, she plans for us, and she's the head of this family.
How many kids do you have?
We have 8 children plus others. We got from our friends, from the sister-in-law. We have Betty, and then we have Adrian. We have other 2 that are staying with us. Yes.
How did you and your family come to Mawanga? How did you get here?
Yeah, we are just born in this area. Also me, I was born in this area, Mawanga, and my family was just a very poor family, whereby people wanted to come and do research about a poor family. They could come to our place because we were very poor. And most of the things that we are doing, you look at them and say, if it was God, we don't know where we would be. Because for me, I was born in a small thatched house where chicken were being kept in. So I would say I was born in a place where there was a lot of chicken, whatever, poo poo. It was not like where someone can be born in a maternity. No, there was nothing like that in this community. No school, no health center, no nice office. Everything was just poor. But that's why I was born here. My father is here. My mother came from Busiki district, and my wife is from Ugweri district. And then we met to be a husband and a wife. So that's how I became to be part of this community. I'm born here, and all the things that we have been doing, it has been just here. Yeah.
Are all of your children born here?
Yes, all my children have been born here. Yeah, actually, 2 of them have been born in a maternity, in the hospital, but the rest was myself, who has been like a midwife. I could help my wife to deliver. It was so hard, but we went to a nearby clinic. The midwife was in a leave, and she could not help us. And the nearby health center was just in a distance of 30 kilometers, 25 kilometers. So I realized that I needed to do something. Even though I was not a trained midwife, I thought I could gamble and do something. Then I was able to ask my wife to because I organized something near the bed where she could stretch her legs and be able to push the baby. So, so my so I organized something. I said, put here your legs, and then when the baby was coming, I said, push, push. She was able to piece the baby out, and I became a trained midwife in a funny way.
Pastor, what is going on currently in Mawanga?
Mawanga, there is something that came in without us knowing or planning for it. It's all about the mining, where they are planning to locate people, almost like 1,000 people or villages or families that are going away. And it's like we are going to miss this village because they are going to remove everyone. And the challenge we have is that we don't know where the people are going. Some of them, they have never located themselves. They have never gone to any other new area. This is where they are born. Their hope has been there. They played their last card and they say, we are going to die here. And now, right now, there is this program of relocating them whereby they are finding it very, very, very hard. And even us who are their leaders, it is so hard for us because you look at some of the people, they don't know where to go, and they ask you questions, Pastor, where are we going? And it's like, I don't know. Some of them, their families are not so good. They don't have land. They are just renting somewhere where to stay. So if you talk about relocating them, some of them, they don't understand. It's only that they have hope in Rowan to guide them, to speak for them, to advocate for them. It's where now their hope is. So we know that if we have people can join us and be able to support these guys, I think it will be wonderful for us because it's a big thing right now in this community. So many people are just crying because they don't know how their future will look like. Yes.
So you said something a few days ago. You were speaking of the widows and the orphans and how for so long Rowan has advocated for them and been their voice. Can you share what you said about that?
Yeah, Rwanda has been so good to the widows and the orphans. Here in Mawanga, we had HIV and AIDS that struck this community, and it caused so many widows or so many women to remain widows because of the breadwinners. They had died, and so they remained so many widows and orphans. And then when we realized the need of these people, we discovered that they needed someone to speak on their behalf, someone to advocate for them, someone to have a listening ear to them, because there are those who used to cry, but even no one could go to them and say, why are you crying? So they needed someone even to ask them, why are you crying? To make sure that they can explain what they were going through. So we realized that Rowan can do that. And we were able to come nearer to them. We were able to invite them. We decided to be part of them. We decided to share our lives and also to their lives with us, so that we can become people can advocate for them to become the change agents of this community. And I want to tell you that there is no orphan, no widow registered in our organization without even shedding tears because of the situation that they were in. Some of them, they were rejected by the family members, the clan members. They had chased them out of their homes. No support to the orphans. So like they were there with so many questions but no answers. But we thought we could come nearer to them, we could be part of them and be able to give them some answers. And I want to thank God so much that now there is a lot of hope. They see now the future, they see now where they are going, because you find a family that didn't have even a child that had gone to school. We have even we have even lawyers there, we have even doctors there, we have even social workers there that are trying to raise up their families, to raise their hope, to see the future together. Testimonies are there, living testimonies are there, and that is very, very, very great for us to see the widows with the continuous hope, with the way they can see their future. And even though location is coming, we see that the future is there together with them. We are going to have their minds changed because we want them to have a new focus. So thank you so much.
Yeah, the other day, Pastor said, for so long, Rowan has spoken for these widows and advocated for them. And now it's time for these widows to advocate for themselves, to use their voice, to dream for their future. So that's what we're seeing now, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of helping these ladies as we take them to the Nile and show them their voice. And I think that's what they need because Rowan can only do so much. Now it's time for them to step up and take care of their families as this move happens. So thank you, Pastor.
Thank you so much.